So anyway, many will say, probably before I even start off registering a company, which business can I venture into? I've heard a lot of questions almost on a daily basis on my social media platforms, in my emails, people in diaspora, in America, in UK, asking about which business should I venture into? What I will tell you today is, please venture into a business which you know, number one, or in a business which you've got a passion about. Because the biggest problem in Zimbabwe, especially, or in Africa, is people, we just want to invest or get into a business whereby we feel like most of the people are making money in that business, which is the biggest mistake. I think even here in Zimbabwe, people have done suta. Some of the people have done potatoes in the sack. Some of the people have done. Some of the people are now runners, because why? They are just following money. They are not getting into a business to build a business. Personally, I'm a consultant. I've done many projects. I've seen a lot of companies growing from as little as $1,000. Some of them, they are now multi-million-dollar businesses as we speak. But I've never been tempted into getting into those businesses. I know those businesses in and out, but I've got passion and I've got a vision of training at least 1 million Africans. I've got a vision of building timeless businesses. So I only think that I will make my money through building other businesses. So you really need to be passionate, have an idea of what you're doing. I think most of the people have said, I've noticed there's a lot of people who have got into bores. I think bore drilling, at one time, just drilling a bore in Harare, it was $5,000 US. But right now, just because they've heard that that trade has got a lot of money. Right now, I've got a company which closed shop just last week, which was in bore drilling with 4 bore rigs, but they've closed shop. Because why? They've gone bankrupt. Because they got into a business, because they've had certain so-and-so who was making millions or who was making money in that business, but they've quit. Because why? They were not passionate, number one. Number two, they got into a terrain because they wanted to make money. When the money is no longer there, they will run away. So get into a business which you can understand. And business also, it's not a, when I want to get into a business, I'll tell you my journey. I think I once told you also my journey. And for you to get the full story about the journey, you can buy this book, The Chartered Vendor. It's available on Amazon. It's also available in Lusaka, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and other countries as well. What I want to tell you is, when you're starting a business, it's all about the long-term plan. What do you want to do in future? For example, I'll tell you a story which is fascinating also, of probably Mr. Philip Mataranyika. He started his company at 37 years old. But Jerry is about to turn 37 years old. But I've already started and I've got about 8 years experience running a business, a M&J, and probably other years when I was running a photocopying business. The photocopying business failed because I think if you still remember, if you are now old, because most of you are AMA 2000, unfortunately, printing used to be $1 for 50. There was a $1 for 50 movement when people were doing photocopying before probably technology had taken over, when everyone has got a printer in their house and offices. I once got into a business of photocopying because I was looking for money. In less than 5 months, I tell you, I'd quit. Because why? I didn't find the money. So, but when you get into a business, because you've got passion, you've got the idea, you are willing to wait for 20 years, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, whether it's winter, you can do it. When I'm at work personally, I don't feel like I'm working. I feel like I'm just doing what is normal and I'm playing a game. Sometimes I'm even invited for golf tournaments. Sometimes I'm even invited for holidays, but I'd rather say I'll be at work. Because why? I enjoy what I'm doing, because even when I'm not making money, I still enjoy it. Because why? It's what I want to do. So please don't get into a trap of just getting into any business. Don't say any business I tell you can make you a lot of money. There are many people who are making money through technology. There are many people who are making money through branding. There are many people who are making money through manufacturing. There are many people who are making money through speaking like what I'm doing to you. There are many people who are making money through writing books. But it doesn't mean that when you hear that someone is making money because they've written a book, then you want to be also an author. I tell you, you dismally fail. And when you fail, you think that's when you start blaming the economy. That's when you start even blaming the elections. I think you guys have heard of a lot of people blame. This year, when you ask any company, I've got the privilege of getting into plenty of strategic meetings this year of other companies. The first reason why they will tell you why they are not making money is because it's an election year. And I always ask them, are you guys on the ballot paper? Who is voting for that company? Because elections have got nothing to do with running a company at the end of the day. Sometimes there's actually an opportunity which is coming with those elections. What about if you're in branding? When you get into that business, try to brand as many t-shirts as you can, whether they are for MDC, whether they are for Zanipev, whether they are for CCC. What you want, you just want to make money. So, but when you complain about elections, you will never open your eyes. So please, guys, when you get into business, follow a business which you understand, do what you want and do what you really know.